Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, it's yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 123. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka King 2 Code. What's happening, man?
Man, what up, man? Getting off work, trying to catch up and watch this AEW so we can sit here and talk some shit about it. Other than that, man, what's good with the people, man? What's happening? It's main event time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the main event.
Hey, you know what's crazy, man? I will say this. That's the one thing I miss with the main events on Dynamite that we get on Rampage is, you get Mark Henry doing this whole little shtick. But it is what it is, man. We got that boy Johnny Hungy going up against the American Dragon. But we're going to get to that. But, man, too cold. Let's talk about what a weird night it has been as far as fan reactions. So we start off the night, man. So we get MJF's theme song hitting. And, of course, we in Long Island. And everybody thought, man, that MJF was going to come out. And, of course, it was not MJF. It was indeed the best in the world, CM Punk. And boy, when I say not a single person in that crowd cheered his ass, it surprised me. Like, I knew MJF was going to get the hero's welcome, the hometown welcome. I understood that. But I was definitely surprised at exactly how overwhelmingly CM Punk was booed. I was like, well, damn, okay. And then this goes back into, how CM Punk's been acting the last few weeks. It seemed like more and more and more leading up until this, a Long Island appearance, he's been getting booed more and more and more progressively. And tonight was just kind of like the coup de grace. And then, he took it upon himself to play into it. Okay, y'all want to boo me? All right, cool. I'm going to give you something to boo for. That's all you got? And he just started name dropping and talking hella shit, man. And then they went from talking about MJF.
Yeah, he started off doing that. But he started off doing that before they booed him when he came out to the music. He didn't have a chance. Like that's me, but that was the shocking thing for me. It was the fact that they were really that over for MJF, which is cool that at least his hometown likes him. Maybe not his parents, but his hometown does.
His parents is funny as shit. But his mom is something else. I love his mom.
What up, Leo?
What up, Lee? But yeah, too cold, man. What did you think of that, man? Because like I said, were you as surprised as I was, man, to see how much he really got booed?
Initially, yeah, but because he came out to MJF's music and the crowd popped for it, and then I bet you they probably played with it. They probably played it to see like if they were going to boo it, they were going to probably play cut it and then play CM Punk's music and then the crowd would have cheered. But because and the crowd cheered, they were popping for it like, ooh, all right, CM Punk walk out. That got him they were against him from the jump because they wanted to see MJF. They wanted to see the hometown boy. So I had no problem with it. It was different. It was a little bit different. I liked it. I mean, we've seen people come out to other people's interests, but to that extent like that, like a lot of the stuff that he was saying, it probably would have got over more at other places. But because he was talking so much shit about MJF, they were letting him have it. And I had no problem with that, man. I thought that was cool. CM Punk got to play the heel and just kind of just talk shit and let loose for it.
And then after that, man, of course, so we ended up having the MJF hometown hero commercial, man, which I actually thought was cool, man. AEW, they spent a lot of money on that because it
was the like intro for me. It was what they were saying in the intro for me. He scored a lot of shit. I mean, come on. I mean, really, a lot of shit. Like this dude, he was the best acapella group in the scene. I'm like, what the?
Hey, man, they listened off the accolades of your boy MJF, man, Maxwell Jacob Freeman,
From Fairview High School.
Hey, you know it, man. You know it. But hey, look, man, my boy came out and you could tell he was visibly emotional, man. He's back in his hometown, got hella love. I never thought I'd see the day MJF would get a crowd love and some dap. Normally it's middle fingers and rip signs, but I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I said it's a weird night, man. It was something in the air. He must have had some of that Long Island water.
Which made it an interesting show, but at the same time, like you say, it was the fact that the crowd cheered him when CM Punk part came out, but then when he actually came out, especially after the intro, after once he took the Letterman jacket out his trunk and put it on,
Yeah.
that was like the crowd was bought. Like the crowd was hooked in. They're like, oh, that's the high school. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh, you know, yeah, that it was in the palm of it. He had him in the palm of his hand. They wanted to see him. They cheered him. He took it in. He took it in, man. He took it in. Pause. But you know, I had to think about it as I said it.
Super Balls.
But
You dirty man.
sorry, I had a friend, y'all. But yeah, man. Him and the match was cool. But it was cool to see MJF get some love. You know he ain't gonna get it nowhere else. But yeah.
All right, man. Well, then speaking of MJF, so we had the Dynamite Battle Royale, I should say. Leo says y'all some fools, man. You know how we do. We had the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royale, and it was funny, man, because Jay Lethal, he actually got eliminated quite early. I didn't even know he was gonna be in it, so it was cool to see him. But then, man, it came down to the final two. It came down to MJF and Dante Martin. And speaking of playing to the crowd, so MJF, he's walking up the ramp, and it looks like he's conflicted because the crowd wants him to go save Dante Martin, and he looks, looks, walks away a little bit, looks, and then he sprints to the ring in all of his MJF glory, dives into the ring, and then proceeds to start helping Ricky Starks beat the holy hell out of Dante Martin until that boy CM Punk comes out, and then he leaves the ring too cold. Man, okay. First of all, let's talk about it. The crowd flipped on MJF so quick. You just cheered this man nonstop.
We mean when he started beating up
yeah,
Dante Martin? I thought I heard the people cheering. I'm like, they were cheering, they were okay with it. I'm like, well, fuck it, they okay with him whooping his ass. All right, cool. And they figured, yeah, he is who he is. They loved. I thought the crowd was cheering. I mean, you heard some people boo, but to me, it seemed like more people were cheering than booing, and they didn't have a problem with it. Like the fact that he played with it, though, and that was the thing. Like, I am facing this dude next week. All right, man. No, you know what? Nah, forget it. But then for him to get in the ring and then stomp on, but of course, leave out when CM Punk get in the ring. But hell, the crowd booed CM Punk when he got back in the ring. Like they booed him. They booed him when he did the GTS. It's like, yo, yeah, I can't wait for them to book this match. This is, I'm not even gonna go into the details of how the match will go, but just what they're building it off on is definitely making me interested in seeing a one-on-one between these two.
All right, man. Next up, we get Jurassic Express and the Varsity Blondes versus the Acclaimed and 2.0. Too cold, man. I gotta ask you. First of all, Jurassic Express and the Varsity Blondes ended up picking up the victory. But what did you think of the match? And of course, we had the interference from Eddie Kingston as well, getting a little bit of payback on 2.0. What did you think of this match?
I mean, it was cool. It was an AEW typical tag team match. Don't get me wrong. It was cool. I didn't really want too much high expectation for it. Luchasaurus got to run wild. Varsity Blondes got to do what they do. It was a cool match. Crowd was definitely into it. Kingston coming out and causing the distraction for the win, which was cool. 2.0 beating up on Kingston and Ortiz. I'm wondering where the hell is Santana? Like, wait a minute. First and foremost, the fact that y'all are there, why aren't y'all not out? Why am I not seeing y'all wrestle? That's the first thing I got to say. But
unless they wrestled like dark or some shit.
Yeah, which they probably did. I have to think about it. They do a lot of dark matches and stuff. So I can see a 6-man tag between Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz, which, man, that's not a bad lineup of guys to fight. I can see that for a Rampage. I hope they announced it. I don't know if they announced it or not, but I could definitely see that against 2.0. Just to see those three, Kingston and Santana and Ortiz team up like that. That'd be just kind of cool. But yeah, the match was cool. Jurassic Express, Varsity Blondes, they got the victory. But like I said, I expected that because they're building up for them to eventually face Lucha Bros for the AEW Tag Team Championship. So I'm good with it.
Bro, then the next match, we ended up getting the Young Bucks versus Rocky Romero and Chuck Taylor. And bro, the Bucks ended up picking up the victory. But let's talk about what happened after the match. So we get that music hitting, we get that minivan coming out, and we get that lady, man, the most over mom in wrestling right now. We get Sue. She
The
comes
most over
out.
mom and the most over minivan.
Absolutely. And guess who comes out? That boy, man. Matter of fact, too cold, man. Who hopped out the minivan, bro, to make the save?
Man, that boy Champ Beretta, man.
Bro, let me tell you, first of all, that time off recovering from his surgery, it did him well. That boy came back ripped as all hell. Too cold.
Ripped,
now.
But man, so I didn't know he had a spinal surgery, or I forgot he had spinal surgery, so I didn't realize he was out for that. The fact that he looks jacked, but man, he's lost so much weight. You can tell he's definitely lost, some weight, but he looked good. He looked good. He looked jacked. He looked ready to go. He took a couple of bumps. He got right back up. You could still tell you could tell he was kind of a little bit nervous. Like, he hopes everything goes well and he can do what he needs to do because clearly he wants to continue doing this. But he what was it, like a back suplex or something, and he got right back up and moved. So, and of course it was cool to see the hug, the official hug, man. When you got all three, it don't matter when it's everyone else. It only matters when it's Trent, Chuck, and Orange Cassidy. Everyone else is just an extra. But and then you added Mom to the best friends hug. That was cool. But it was good to see Trent back, though. It was really good to see Trent back. I gotta say, man, Johnny Hungy is giving it to Daniel Bryan. He is making it difficult for this dude.
I'm not gonna lie, he not getting his ass stomped in like I thought he would. That's early. But maybe did I speak too soon?
You said what?
I said he not. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. Because you probably had a few seconds. I haven't. I'm definitely behind.
Well, I just seen it right now. That power driver was something nasty. But it's a good thing that Johnny Hungy is all of 3'7" anyway.
Right. He's 3'5" now. That's all.
What up, Joe?
What's good, man?
Well, never mind. Okay, Bryan Danielson ended up picking up the victory. Hey, man, the cool thing, really quick, before we go on to the rest of the card, the cool thing I like about Bryan Danielson and AEW is every single match he's won with a different finishing maneuver. If you've noticed, it's never been the same thing back to back. He's always beat somebody in a different way, which I like. You're taking that non-traditional approach to wrestling.
He is, and the fact that he's been wrestling every week, like you could just he's just having fun. Like you can see the fun that this dude is having, and he just it's awesome to see. Ugh. Yeah, that was a tough power driver.
All right. Bryan Danielson about to, Bryan Danielson about to kick some heads in. Leo says Hook debuts on Friday. Okay. All right, then, Hook. About damn time.
You said who?
Hook. Taz's son.
What are you gonna do?
I guess he fighting on Friday.
I guess. Who is he fighting? Marco Stunt?
I don't know. Leo, who is Hook fighting? Can you please let us know? Uh-oh. I forgot next week is Bryan Danielson versus Adam Hangman Page, baby. And guess who's gonna be there? That boy Joe gonna be there live from the
MJF versus Dante gonna be. I think that's gonna be nice. Yeah. I just don't. I wonder what. Like, I was kind of surprised Team Taz was beat him out the group already. I figured they would have been okay with it. Fuego. Oh, okay. Yeah, he'll win.
Fuego del Sol. All right. Well, that's a believable challenge. Oh yeah, next week is Winter is Coming. Hey, turn up. Let's go. All right, man. So moving on. So we get Sammy Guevara. So he's coming out. And of course, we get that music from that boy, that American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He comes out, and boy, you can tell his ass look like somebody threw him in the fire pit. God damn.
Whoop his ass. Whoop his ass. Whoop his ass.
Cody Rhodes came out looking real burnt today. But we'll find out, man.
He looked real crispy.
Man, but we'll find out that it be Cody Rhodes versus Sammy Guevara. However, two things that I took away from this, Tuco. Cody said it's going to be good guy versus good guy. One. Two, I liked how Cody teased how he's going to go to the heel tunnel, and then he made that quick pivot and went back to the face tunnel. So I'm like, all right, so this is a guy, he gets it. Okay, we're gonna get it. We've been begging for it. We've been clamoring for AEW. If they don't do anything, they listen to the fans. And Cody said, okay, you know what? You see what I did to my body for y'all? I did this, and this is what it took to get respect? Okay, fuck it. I got you. Let's do this. So, Tuco, this is my prediction. This is my thought. This is my hypothesis, okay? I'm not going to make a bet. I'm not going to say who's going to win or lose. I'm going to say that Cody Rhodes is going to end up beating the holy hell out of Sammy Guevara, whether it's during the match or post-match. I feel like Sammy going to be a victim, bro. I'm not saying he's going to lose the title, but I am saying his ass is going to be a victim. Cody going to make an example out of the Spanish God.
I'm going to say that
be honest with me. Be honest. Don't sugarcoat.
I'm going to say Sammy's going to win.
Yeah.
I don't see him losing the title.
No.
One, there's no need for Cody to be TNT champion right now. Like, there's no need for you to be champion right now, dude. There's so many. If you're going to take the title off Sammy, there's so many other people you can put it on.
Yeah.
And you can build up something much better than just you just walking up and saying you're going to accept the open challenge. Could something happen afterwards? Maybe, but I don't know if Cody wants that fight with Inner Circle.
Okay.
But considering they were teasing Scorpio Sky versus Sammy Guevara, which actually would like to see that. I'm going with Sammy, man. Could Cody win? Sure, he could, but I'm sticking with Sammy, and I think, like you say, Cody will slowly but surely turn heel without realizing he's heel, or thinking everything he does is not heel, but it's heel. Yeah, so I can see that. We're starting to see that. We're starting to see more of it, especially with Brandy. I think she got a little too happy overdosing that damn table. I think she really wanted to burn the shit out of her husband. she like, I don't know, man. I don't know. She was a little too happy, man, pouring that lighter fluid and shit on the table. But yeah, man. We'll see how we'll see how the match goes.
Hey, man, look, next up, we get two of our favorite women. We get that bitch, Jade Cargill. And I say that with all due respect because she addresses herself as such. So we get Jade Cargill, and they have a hype video for the TBS Women's Title Tournament Clash. And it's her and it's La Meta, the former NWA Women's Champion, Thunder Rosa Tuco. Man, look. I don't need to see no more video packages. I don't need to see no more hype videos. I don't need to hear no more talking. Like Mark Henry say, it's time for the main event, bro. I don't know why. I know why, but I don't know why. But I do know why. I'm ready for this because I got a feeling. You like the way I did that? Yeah, I confused you too. I confused myself. That's how good I am. I got a feeling, dude. This match is going to probably be the most physical Jade would have had to get with an opponent since she's come to AEW. Given Thunder Rosa's track record, man, she's naturally a stiff fighter, a safe fighter, but she's very, very aggressive. Don't get it twisted. Her small stature, man, she definitely makes up for it in aggressiveness and tenacity in the ring. Jade Cargill by no means is a small or a weak woman herself. So with that being said, I think this is gonna be intense. What you thinking?
It will be intense. I don't know, man. I don't want to get
Yeah.
myself hyped. I just being honest. I don't want to get myself hyped. I want to watch it and hope that it's good. And I just want to watch it. I'm not like I'm excited to see it, but I don't want to place an expectation on it.
Okay, you know what, man? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You know, we are all inclusive here at the GLW. We allow everybody's thoughts, opinions, and feelings. So you know what? All right, all right. I'm not gonna be mad at you. You are absolutely correct. I'm gonna allow you to sit here and
I mean, I don't
ponder.
give a damn. You gonna get mad at me or not? That's my answer. I'm just listening.
I'm gonna sit there and ponder. You see that now, too cold. You are not all inclusive. You're supposed to be considering my feelings. This is a safe space.
Damn that. I'm not putting no
This is
expectation on it, partner.
hey, you stop it. You stop it. We are in a new age. You take
Hey, man, it's Wednesday night. It's after 10 o'clock, man. You know how it gets sometimes.
Hey, man,
So I shit just comes out my mouth. I just say some shit. You know what it is.
Hey, man, I'm trying to make Joe Gacy proud, man. We ain't even in the right company.
Oh man.
All right,
man. But seriously, I'm excited for the match, but I really don't want to put too much on it because there has been matches where I've put a lot of expectation on it and it under delivered badly. And I don't want that for these two because I really like these two. So I'm excited to watch it and just want to see what they do. Whatever. I just want to see what they do. I'll be happy with.
No, absolutely. And to be honest, man, I think you have the right thinking. You know, low expectations because at least when you set them low, you have nowhere to go but up. So, which is cool, man. It is what it is. And like I said, for me, I love Jade. The I guess I wouldn't say doubt, but I guess kind of the concern would be on Jade because she's still so new, still so green. We've already seen Thunder Rosa. She's a vet. We already know, kind of her apex, if you will. We still really trying to figure Jade out. But yeah, so no, absolutely, you're correct. But speaking of strong, let's go to that woman that is THICC thick versus Rio. Hey, bro.
Y'all. I just want to let y'all know if y'all hear about a black man getting tossed off the balcony, leave no hype. If you don't see franchise on the next show, you know why.
Hey, look, this is a business, and I made a business decision. I'm putting her over.
No balls, huh?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, like I said, y'all look for that news clip. Y'all look for that. Y'all look for that, man. Cleveland, Ohio, man. Look, hey, man. Yeah, young African American was thrown off the balcony. Hey, just look for that. When y'all see it, just start posting to the page. That's all right.
Hey, Leo said the cameraman be doing guys work during this match.
Oh shit, man.
Hey, my boy Leo said, "Hey, man, the cameraman be having a holy intervention, huh?"
Man, oh my goodness.
But hey, so I thought this match did go a little longer than it needed to, but I will say this. I'm gonna honestly say this. Rio, although I'm still on the fence about her, I will say this match, she earned a lot with me because
she had a lot more fire in this match.
Yeah, and maybe that's what I'm looking at. She seemed like when she came out, it wasn't as relaxed, so to speak. It was like, look, I know I'm in a fight. I know this woman is like 10 times my size. I got to go out here and I got to be aggressive. And maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Rio was aggressive. So when she hit certain moves, it was like, okay, it made it a lot more believable. It wasn't all the happy-go-lucky Rio where she kind of taking her time and I don't believe that. No, bro. Like when she bounced off that rope and she did them hurricanranas, I mean, she shot off the ropes. Whenever she struck, doing her strikes and stuff like that, hey, fast, hard action, bow, 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 stick.
Damn, Rio.
So this is what I'm missing. You feel me? This is what I've been missing. So Too Cold, this match, like I said, besides it going a little longer than it needed to, overall, I thought it was a pretty solid match. What did you think?
No, I like I said, went a little long, but like I say, man, you just saw more of a fight in Rio, which I liked. I still like, but there were moments where her selling of trying to do certain moves and Hater, looking at her sideways like that's all you got. Like that played is like I don't know, the storytelling between these two was just I don't know, it just fit better than anything else I've watched lately. He says, man, you can tell the difference between you guys doing a Raw review show and an AEW review. There's so much more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And that's very true. But and it's just so much more funner stuff. It's not so much stuff to talk down about. It's just, I mean, don't get me wrong. We talk, we say what we don't like about AEW, but at the same time, it's just more interesting stuff to talk about. But Rio definitely, I don't know. I thought her and Hater did pretty good. Probably the better match than the It was actually a better match than the Rio and Britt Baker we got on Rampage a while ago. I would say that I liked this one a little bit better than that one.
Main event. It's time for the main event. We get that boy, man, the American Dragon, Mr. Kicking Your Head in from city to city. We got that boy Bryan Danielson.
That was a Dark Order kicking head in tour. That's what that was.
Oh my God, man! Look, so we got Bryan Danielson, right, and then of course we got that boy Johnny Hungy, aka John Silver. Hey man, John Silver to me put up the biggest and best fight out of all the Dark Order members to date, as far as this, kicking head world tour. I'm getting off
kicking heads off world tour.
Yeah, there we go. AKA the people's fucking head kicking contest. Too Cold, man. Hey, great match. I liked it. Johnny Hungy. We knew he wasn't gonna win, but damn, he looked good. All right. Question. I want to kind of pivot. Because we already know what this is about. Right. I want to kind of take a little time and talk about John Silver, man, Johnny Hungy. Do we see him being a champion in AEW? When I say a champion, I'm talking about world champion.
I don't know about world champion, but most definitely a TNT champion. Hell yeah, I can see Johnny. I will give him TNT championship without a shadow of a doubt. Where he takes that will determine if AEW championship is right for him. Some people, man, everybody want to see some people win it, but for Johnny to really be as good as he is, I want to see where he can take the TNT championship.
Right.
And like, because you got to think about his popularity, man. You got to think about the way the Dark Order came in and from where they are now. Their popularity has come from negative to like totally damn positive, like so much. So them never having any championships. They need that. So first and foremost, if him and Reynolds or whatever can get the tag team championships, cool. Let's see how they work that. But for him, TNT championship, that right there, that's the testament as far as AEW is concerned. That's that championship will let you know if certain people, you want to see certain people, you definitely want to, like, you want to see Darby Allin maybe one day go for the AEW championship. Like, you already got to see him go for it, but after what you've seen him do lately, you want to see it.
Right.
Younger boy, once he gets there, you want to see it. Sammy Guevara is there. I want them to do a little bit more with him, though, because it feels a little lackluster. Like, it's just like he's just doing an open challenge, and it's cool, and he's fighting different people. But, I want there to be a true test for him. I don't want it to be Cody to be the true test, but unfortunately, Cody is the guy who he is. So this will be his true test, and we'll see what happens after that. But give Johnny Hungy TNT championship. Let him ride with it.
Well, Too Cold, man. Look,
what up, man?
As much as of an honor it was to take over for you and take your place for the AEW review show. I mean, as you see, you know what I'm saying?
Franchise, man. You did your thing.
I try, man. I try. I hope I did the people proud, man. It's been a while since I did one of these, man. So I hope I made the people proud. But yeah, man. Hey, look, bro.
On the spot
Solid
too.
show tonight.
It was just like,
on the spot.
Hey, you gotta do the show, bro. We about to click on, and hey, bro, you gotta do the show. All right, bet, man. You picked it up like it was nothing, man.
Hey, man. I tried. Man. Okay, so people, we got something to tell you, but I can't tell you just yet. Well, I'm gonna tell you. We got something to tell you. Something about a month.
About a month. Yeah, well, yeah.
We got something going. We got something going on. So in about maybe 2 weeks, I will let you guys know a little bit more. Maybe.
We're gonna take this over y'all for a minute. For a minute. No, don't worry. But trust me, when we drop it, we'll drop it. But
it's big news. It's big business for the GOW.
Big business.
But with that being said, man, Tuco, before we get off the air, man, because I got some pie to eat. Yeah. Apple pie.
Yeah, you got some making up to do so your ass don't get tossed off that balcony. That's what you insuring. Grab that parachute, brother.
It's gonna be a vanilla Suge Knight situation all over.
You better get that parachute. That's all I got to say. Y'all can take it how you want to take it, but you better get that parachute. You don't want to go flying. Go wee.
Like Kofi Kingston and Brock Lesnar.
All right. Just go wee.
Oh, man. But nah. As always, bro, it's an honor and a privilege to do this thing with you, man. We don't have a show tomorrow, but
well, no, I don't know yet, man, because we were upset to find out what happened at NXT last night, and I said I wanted to talk some shit about that because that kind of pissed me off. We ain't gonna do it tonight because this was AEW. I don't want to taint AEW with WWE stuff. We may do something tomorrow. We may. We'll just make it up for a Friday.
Yeah. We'll let y'all know. I mean, because you can always find out via Facebook. Yeah. That Generation Wrestling. Oh, Too Cold, man. Tell the people what to do. God damn it.
Cast won tonight. Yeah, I missed the score.
Too Cold. Where you at? Oh man, goddamn! See, AT&T done did it again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold. He is Too Cold, and we'll see y'all when we see you. Peace.